All right, Mr. Holiday here. We have a great lesson. It's called City Building Perspective. So, the way we're going to get this lesson started is first of all, I just want to say that I'm going to be using an earlier version of Sketchup because I'm using my MacBook Pro, but you guys should be okay because the tools are the same. So, you'll find the assignment in classwork, as you can see, and you'll see a number of objectives here, and I'm not going to read them all, but the one that I really want you to see is students will import architect plan view of Cleveland into SketchUp. Okay, so this is the architect plan view of Cleveland. So what I want you to do first is click on this link and you get a window like this. And then I want you to go up here to three dots where it says more actions. Click on that, open in new window, and then I want you to go to the download symbol right here and download it. And when you download it, it will go right to your download. You should always take the information from your download and put it in your folder in HS Art. All right, so let's get to uh, SketchUp. So when you're in SketchUp, and you can see that this one is a little different, we have the tools that we are familiar with. We have the select tool, we have the eraser tool, we have the line tool, and we have the rectangular tool, the shape tool. Another thing I want you to be mindful of is you have your different views. Now, if you don't have your views, you're going to go to view and you're going to go to your uh, toolbar and you're going to get your tools. All right. So uh, I'm not going to do that on this version because it's a little complicated, but we'll go over that in class. So just make sure you have your views. So you have to have your views. So the view you want is the second view, which is the top view, and that's what I'm in now. So you go to the top view, you're going to go to File, and you are going to import that image that you downloaded, which is the architect plan view of Cleveland, and it is a PNG. So if you have it in downloads, you can get it from there, but you should have it in your folder. All right, so we're going to click on it, import it, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so when you click it one time, you can see a blue line activated around it, and you can size it. All right, and you don't really need to get it real big, but you want it a little bit bigger than the way you brought it in. And the area that we're going to focus in on is the Burke Development District. Okay, and it's a great area for seeing how to build uh, our buildings. Now, I did one earlier, and I'll get this view over here for you to look at. So I'm going to pan it over. This is one that I did earlier. Okay, so you can see that all I used was uh, the rectangle tool and the pencil tool and the eraser tool to modify these shapes directly on this architectural map or this architectural plan. And when you make the buildings, then you will use the push-pull tool and pull them up. So I will just simply show you what this looks like. So how many buildings do I want? I want at least 4 dozen buildings, all right, with different views. So I want you to give me a 1-point perspective, which is something like this. 1-point perspective. So you're going to go into it and show me 1-point perspective. And then I want you to show me 2-point perspective, which is like this. So you're going to show me 6 views, 6 different views. And it's in the lesson and objectives. So let's get to how I want you to do this. So with this view over here, this is the one we just brought in. You're going to zoom in, and we're going to start on a few of these buildings. And you'll see that this is really, really easy. So we're going to use the pencil tool, the line tool first. You need to left click and drag. And you drag. When you drag a red line, that's a horizontal edge. Then I'm going to click and drag a green line, that's a vertical edge. Then I click and drag horizontal, and I want to stop right there because this is a diagonal edge. I'm going to click and drag another vertical edge, click and drag a horizontal edge, click and drag vertical edge, horizontal. So I'm just following along with the plan of the architectural layout here. So with horizontal and vertical lines, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but try to get it as perfect as you can. And when I get it right there on the object, it should close up. And if it doesn't close up, then you have to zoom in and find out why it didn't close up. Okay, so I'm going to hit a Control Z. So I made a mistake there, obviously. And it should close now. And the reason why it's not closed is because it's not on this point. So let me back up here a little bit. And like I said, you don't have to be perfect with this, but you do want the object to close. And there you go. It should close at this point. And when it's closed, it will be one solid white or gray shape like that. And in my computer, it's gray. Your computer, it will be white. All right, so let's do this shape now. I'm going to start off with a rectangle here. And then I'm going to start off with another rectangle here. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. And then I can erase this line. So when I erase that line, there it is. All right. So I'm going to draw one more shape. And then I'm going to let you guys work on this because this is a lot of fun. I'm going to orbit, pushing the middle mouse button down, zoom out a little bit, select it, and push pull it. Push pull it. So you can make your buildings right from this plan. And there you have it. All right. So I know you guys are going to have fun with this, and you'll do a great job.